Imagine a moment when a simple sentence changes everything. When just a few words spoken calmly can shift the way people see you, instantly demanding respect without raising your voice or begging for attention. What if I told you that there is one phrase, simple yet powerful, that when said once, forces others to take you seriously from that moment on? Today, you'll discover exactly what that phrase is, how to use it, and why it works so effectively, unlocking a new level of authority and confidence in your life. Picture this: you're in a meeting, sharing your ideas, and suddenly someone cuts you off, dismissing your point as if it doesn't matter. It's frustrating. You want to speak up, but often we either get defensive, yell back, or stay silent and let it slide. Now, instead of reacting impulsively, you wait for them to finish. Then look them in the eyes and say calmly, "Don't say that to me again." No yelling, no explaining. Just those 5 words, delivered with steady calmness. The room falls silent. The atmosphere changes. Suddenly, you are no longer a person to be interrupted or dismissed. You have set a boundary that demands respect. You might think this phrase sounds harsh, but that's the point. It's not meant to be nice, it's meant to be firm. Imagine using this in your personal relationships when someone crosses a line repeatedly. Instead of endless arguments or emotional breakdowns, you simply say, "Don't say that to me again," making it clear that disrespect will no longer be tolerated. This kind of clarity forces others to rethink how they treat you, and it starts a new dynamic based on respect. But how exactly do you use this phrase effectively? It all comes down to 3 things: the right context, the right posture, and the right intention. You don't blurt it out at the wrong moment, nor do you say it with anger or hesitation. The power of this phrase lies in your calm delivery, your unwavering control. When you say, "Don't say that to me again," with quiet strength, you're telling the other person that you know your worth and won't allow anyone to belittle it. For example, in a social setting where someone makes a cutting joke disguised as humor, many laugh awkwardly, but you can simply look them in the eyes and say, "Don't say that to me again." The discomfort in the room is immediate, and the respect you command grows. Others will notice. They will start to see you as someone who won't tolerate disrespect, subtly shifting their behavior around you. In professional situations, especially with supervisors or authority figures, the delivery is different, but the phrase remains the same. If you are publicly corrected or exposed unfairly, wait for a private moment and calmly say, "With all due respect, don't say that to me again." This shows you stand your ground without disrespecting others. It's the kind of firm boundary that earns respect instead of backlash. One critical tip: after saying the phrase, don't say anything else. No explanations, no apologies, no softening the blow, just silence. The pause creates tension that amplifies your message and makes it impossible to ignore. The discomfort the other person feels is necessary because respect doesn't grow in comfort. It grows in moments of clear boundary setting. However, this phrase is not a weapon to use indiscriminately. It's not for controlling or humiliating others, but for guarding your self-worth. You must choose the right moments where genuine disrespect has occurred. If you overuse it or apply it wrongly, people will see you as overly sensitive or authoritarian, and it will backfire. Use it wisely with integrity, and it will be one of the most powerful tools in your social toolbox. Now, what happens when you start mastering this technique? The change is profound. First, people begin to see you differently. Colleagues, friends, even strangers instinctively adjust their behavior. They realize you are someone who knows their value and enforces boundaries firmly. This creates a natural aura of authority that requires no extra effort. But the transformation goes deeper than external perceptions. Every time you stand firm, your inner confidence grows. Not a fragile confidence that depends on others' approval, but a deep-seated belief in your own worth. You become the guardian of your boundaries, and that power is incredibly freeing. You no longer accept disrespect as a normal part of life. You actively push it away. Over time, you'll notice you have to use the phrase less and less. People learn quickly when you're serious. They understand that you're not bluffing or putting on a show. You truly mean it. That's when your presence changes completely, affecting your relationships, your career, and even how you see yourself. This kind of respect isn't granted by titles or wealth. It's earned by clarity and courage. Clarity to recognize where you've been disrespected without realizing it, and courage to say calmly and firmly, "Don't say that to me again." But here's the catch. Knowing this phrase is just the beginning. The real power comes from using it. So here's the challenge. Over the next week, find the right moment to say this phrase at least once. Watch the reactions, feel the shift, and understand how it changes your interactions. If you find value in this, share it with someone who needs to stop being ignored and start commanding respect. Sometimes one phrase can change not just a conversation, but the course of a life. And if you want more powerful tools like this, phrases that unlock doors, techniques that build unwavering presence, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. Here you won't find empty motivation, but real mental weapons to forge respect that lasts. Remember, the world treats you exactly how you teach it to treat you. Now the choice is yours. Will you stay silent and let disrespect slide? Or will you stand firm, speak your truth, and command the respect you deserve? The moment to act is now.